Hey, paisanos! It's the Mario Retrospective and Brain Scratch commentaries.
Oh, a voice you can't do.
Yeah,
Swing your arms from side to side.
Come on, it's time to go do the Mario.
you got it. Oh, we're not actually doing it. No.
Well, I'm doing it. You just can't see it.
Well, if you're just walking, then you got it down. So, yeah, another retrospective time. So, shall we begin with the
Super Mario Kart for the Super NES. Which is, it's weird, because I really don't like Super Mario Kart on the Super NES all that much.
I still get a kick out of the Mushroom Kingdom course theme, though.
It's okay, don't get me wrong, but I think the racing games work better in 3D.
Oh, yeah, the other games are obviously much better. Admittedly, every time I hear the title theme now, I think of Nostalgia Critic's Leprechaun review. He edits in the theme when the leprechauns on the card.
Yeah. Welcome to Leprechaun Kart.
Oh, you a mean motherfucker. Well, speaking of...
Too bad we can't kill Jennifer Aniston in this game.
Fuck yes. Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube.
7.
I'm gonna disagree.
DS
Mario
is
Kart Double
better.
Dash is one of my least favorite Mario Kart.
Yeah,
games.
it's one of my least
Don't
favorite
say
ones.
that to
It's-
me.
I like.
Punch you in the
If it wasn't for Mario Kart Wii, it would be my least favorite Mario Kart.
Yeah, I was about to say, I do like it more than Wii, but...
I-
Wii is just
What do
broken.
you don't like about this game, if you don't mind me
Well,
asking?
first off, I think that the two person per cart,
Doesn't
gimmick
really
is
add anything.
stupid.
It doesn't really
Especially-
add anything, because even if you're playing with other people, that means one person's relegated to just shooting items, so they're not doing anything most of the time.
I also don't like how the character you have determines what items you can use. Because my favorite items is triple shells. So that meant I'm always playing as Koopa Troopa every single time, which is boring.
I can agree on that end. I don't like that you have to play specific characters in order to get specific items. You're right about that. But all right, you got to understand from my perspective. I didn't really get. I played Mario Kart for the SNES. I completely missed out on Mario Kart 64, and I wasn't itching to go back and play it even during my emulator binge. You know, I didn't get Mario Kart. Was it GP on the Game Boy Advance?
You're not missing all
No,
that
the-
much
the-
with that.
the-
one.
the Game Boy Advance
I
one is
downloaded
considered-
off the Ambassador.
Super
game.
Circuit is generally considered the worst Mario Kart game.
So the next Mario Kart game was this one I played, and this was after I played like Crash Team Racing and all that shit.
Crash Team Racing is
And,
better than this.
You know, it was another game that Matt brought over all the time, and every time we did, we just had a blast, an absolute
I'm
blast.
not saying it's not a bad game, I just think of the Mario Kart games, there are many better ones.
I'll play Mario Kart DS.
I'll play
if I'm
64.
gonna play a Mario Kart
yeah.
game.
I'll play 64, DS, and 7 before this.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the opposite. I'll play Double Dash before I play 64, because after we did the commentary on the channel, I actually went on my way to play 64, and it's fun. I had a better time with Double Dash.
Well, I
love Double Dash's tracks. I love Double Dash's music. I just have a lot of memories with it.
Well, that's me with
could be
64.
but
64. I perfectly admit that part of it. 64 is high ranking with me, as that was the first one I played, and I played so much of it with my sisters.
I still say that DS is the best because I think it controls
I think
the best.
DS is the best
For
one
people
as
who
well.
complain about the fucking snaking, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you.
Learn to snake. Bro,
Well,
do you
what
even
do you
lift?
guys, just to go off too much of a tangent, because I'm not sure if this game is on the list, but what do you guys think of 7?
7 is better than Wii. I kind of picked it up and put it down very quickly.
I think
though.
some of the courses are too wild for their own good. And I think the flying and sea mechanics aren't used very well. They're just kind of pointless.
I think they're very spare. They
Yeah,
don't
it's like
really
whenever you
because
fly,
it's like
you pretty-
now you're underwater. Great, it's just another part of the track. It's just underwater.
And the flying is you're pretty much always going forward the entire time. You're not like turning or doing anything with it. So there's kind of not much point to it.
I mean, it looks and sounds great. I especially love the Rainbow Road remix.
Yeah.
Or well, their version of Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's sort of a mixed bag. I think I like it better than Double Dash, though.
I'd have to go back and play Double Dash again to be sure.
I think we should too, because I really do like this game, and it pains me in the nuts.
We're
every time.
doing another racing game.
Eventually.
Another
No, I
racing-
mean, where do we meet up?
Alright, so let's
Shits
move
and giggles.
on to Mario Kart DS, which I think is actually the best Mario Kart game.
Woo, DS. I love Mario Kart DS.
To those of you who suck at snaking, learn to snake. You even
First
slipped,
off,
bro.
if you're gonna be online, you have to learn how to be good at the game in order to. It's like people who complain about wave dashing. Well, if you don't want to suck, then learn how to wave dash. Same thing with snaking. It's not like you need it to beat the AI anyway.
Is snaking a glitch?
No, it's not. It's just you have to be good at using
the drift mechanic.
using the drift mechanics. I actually think that the drift mechanics are at their best in this game.
Yeah.
Because if you're good, you can boost a whole 3 times in one turn.
I can agree that if something is built into the game specifically and it's part of the game's programming, it's part of your maneuvers, then yeah, it's important for you to master that in order to be really good online.
It's part of the game.
Yeah, but in the case of Smash Brothers, like L canceling and wave dashing and all that, you can argue against that.
No, this is a legitimate part of the game that they want you to do.
Yeah, it's a legitimate part of the game, and it's not something you have to manipulate shit to do in order to get right.
Yeah,
but
it's your fault if you don't know how to use it effectively.
Exactly. But yeah, you guys say this is the best one. I played a bit of it because I visit my father every once in a while, and he had my sister has a DS, and she had Mario Kart DS for a while, and I played it, and I pretty much had the same experience I had in the other Mario Kart game.
I just think the controls are at their tightest here.
I didn't really notice any difference.
It's something that if you play a whole lot of it, you will notice the difference between this and especially Double Dash. If there's one thing about Double Dash I hate compared to DS is the way the drifting mechanic works. I feel like you have so much more control over when you boost in this game as opposed to Wii 7 or Double Dash.
So is this Mario Kart 6?
5.
It's 5.
5.
Yeah, because the Wii came out in 2006.
Oh, that's right. That's Mario Kart 6. Sorry.
Don't start randomly using numbers all of a sudden, Nintendo. Alright, so...
Mario Kart Wii.
Hi, Rubber Band AI!
Why? This is the worst one.
Easily has the most frustrating AI in the series.
All right, so before we go to you guys, in terms of what you think about it, let's talk about me for a second, because I had fun playing the game with people. I used the little Wii wheel thing that came with the game.
I never used the fucking wheel. GameCube controller all the way.
It was no Double Dash to me, so I stopped.
Ted, you want to go? Or
I have 3 main problems with this game.
Bikes are broken.
Yeah, first off, why there's no reason to ever choose carts. They gave the bikes that boost thing, and they didn't give carts anything for you to even have a chance for using for a chance to use those. So, yeah, it might as well just be called Mario Motocross. Second off, I think that 12 people is way too much, because that just means more items flying around, which partially leads to my next point. Fucking AI! Fuck you! Fuck you! This is Mario Party levels of bullshit.
What does the AI do? Are we talking yellow car?
Blue shell to red shell to banana peel to another fucking blue shell. Oh, guess what? Right at the end of the race, you're now 9th. Fuck you, Mario Kart. Fuck you.
But it doesn't ever get as bad as yellow car.
Yes.
Yes.
It gets to yellow car levels.
You were talking about motorcycles. Can motorcycles drift?
They can drift.
They can drift, but they also have that boost, that wheelie boost.
Basically, whenever you're on a straightaway, you should be wheeling because you go faster. Karts don't have any advantage over bikes.
Well, they have weight, but you're never really running into people in the Mario Kart. So what's the point?
It's just
there's no reason to ever choose karts.
Yes.
Which is why I think they scrapped the idea after this game.
Mario Kart 7.
Nah.
Some of the
tracks are fun, but the 2 new things they brought in, the hang gliding and this underwater stuff, don't really add anything.
I like it more than Wii and Double Dash, but I dropped it very quickly.
Yeah, around the same time as I
dropped it really quickly.
I actually bought it because I thought you guys were going to get into it more, and I was going to race you guys online, but I just kind of stopped caring.
Yeah, after about 3 weeks, I stopped caring. It's like I tried to make that community and shit, and it's just like, ugh.
I don't know what it is about it, though, that makes me stop caring, though. Because, I mean, by all intents and purposes, it's a perfectly fine crafted game. I just stopped giving a shit so quickly, and I don't know why.
It's a good game, don't get me wrong. It's another Mario Kart.
Well, it's better than Wii for certain.
Well, yeah, but
But I'd still say it's not as good as DS, which is still my favorite Mario Kart game.
What is it about 7 that just doesn't make it as fun?
the flying doesn't add anything in the underwater. It just makes your control worse for no reason.
I still wish that they brought the drifting back to DS drifting too. So that.
But we have
always-
to make it fair for the newbies.
Fuck.
It's,
You know what?
It's called if they don't know how to do advanced techniques. Well, then sucks for them.
Really, it doesn't. Since the computer doesn't know how to do that. Really, it's only it's your weapon against the computer and their fucking bullshit
Rubber band.
rubber band AI. They won't ever do the boosting, snaking stuff that you could do in DS.
It's what makes us human.
Again, this is perfectly serviceable. If you need a Mario Kart game, go right ahead. It's just it's nothing special.
I've owned Mario Kart 7. I just haven't really played it that much. I want to race against somebody, but Ted's internet fucking sucks.
Just ask me.
No one likes you, Ryan.
Aww.
Besides, all I do is we're racing the entire time, just screaming F-Zero, F-Zero, F-Zero.
No,
Ryan gets aggravated.
that'll be Mario Kart 8. Yeah.
Anyway, anything else we got to say, guys?
Nope.
Swing your arms from side to side.
Just like that.
You didn't make it, Luigi. It's a stone.
Oh, fuck you, Luigi. Favorite line in the entire series. I demand you now edit and do the Mario at the end of this retrospective.
If I remember, sure.
You're listening to the playback now. Do it. I will
Fine.
send you the video clip.
Fine, I can find it myself.
I don't believe you.
All right, I'll put it in. Okay. Good night.
Oh, it's not gonna take you very long.
Yes, I know. Shut up. Good night, everybody.
Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario, take one step and then again. Let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario, take one step and then again. Let's do the Mario all together now. Come on now, just like that.